According to Rudolf Steiner in his Human and Cosmic Thought lectures, there are 12 distinct worldviews. Each of these worldviews hold truth value because they are grounded in specific domains of reality. Each worldview directs attention to particular domains of existence, shaping our interpretation of reality. In this video, we'll explore the 4 fundamental domains of existence that make up our world and how they shape our worldview. They are the physical world, the spiritual world, the external world, and the idea world. The physical world is the realm of material reality, where things are composed of matter and governed by physical laws. The spiritual world is the realm of spiritual beings, forces, and energies that underlie the material world, influencing and shaping it. The external world is the world we see spread out around us, representing reality as it appears to us. The idea world is the realm of thought, where ideas and ideals exist, giving meaning and purpose to life and the universe. Each domain shapes how we perceive and understand the universe, influencing our viewpoint on life and existence. Each worldview is rooted in one or two of these domains, offering a unique perspective on reality. Let's explore this by starting with the 4 foundational worldviews, each fully grounded in a single domain of existence. Someone whose life and understanding is grounded in the domain of the physical world becomes a materialist. Materialists believe that all reality is based on physical substances and the laws that govern them. A materialist might say, the apple is simply a physical object, composed of atoms, sugars, and water. Spiritism, on the other hand, is grounded in the domain of the spiritual world. Spiritists believe that the material world merely reflects underlying spiritual beings and energies. A spiritist might imaginatively say, this apple is the work of gnomes who tend to the roots and soil, ensuring the fruit develops properly. Realism is grounded in the domain of the external world that we see all around us. Realists direct their attention on what is directly seen and experienced, recognizing the reality of the external world we interact with. A realist might say, I'm at the orchard to pick some apples for an apple pie. Idealism is grounded in the domain of the world of ideas. Idealists believe that reality is fundamentally shaped by ideas. Life has meaning only when ideas and ideals give it purpose. An idealist might say, by planting apple trees, I will one day feast on a bounty of apples. Now let's explore the 8 transitional worldviews, each of which is grounded in reality, by connecting 2 of the 4 fundamental domains of existence. Mathematism is a transition from materialism to idealism, grounded in the domains of the physical world and idea world by connecting the 2. It begins in materialism, viewing the universe as a mechanical apparatus governed by physical laws. However, it transitions to the idea world by making calculations, using abstract mathematical concepts like numbers and equations to quantify the material world. A mathematist might say, I measured and weighed the apple to calculate the expected harvest. Rationalism is also a transition from materialism to idealism. It's also grounded in the physical world and the idea world, insisting on ideas verified by sense perception. Rationalism grants validity to reasoned ideas that are active in the external world, but not to those that come from inner intuition or inspiration. A rationalist might say, the bruising on the apple, evident from its soft spots and discoloration, suggests improper handling during transport. Psychism begins grounded in idealism, where ideas and ideals actively shape the world and give it meaning. It then transitions toward a grounding in the spiritual world, emphasizing that ideas are bound up with the being of a soul capable of having and experiencing them. A psychist might say, this apple has ripened to perfection, or at least that is how I will always remember it. Pneumatism is also grounded in the world of ideas, recognizing that ideas are active in the world, giving it meaning. It then transitions to a deeper focus on the spiritual world by intuiting spiritual activity within the world, connecting the idea world to the spiritual world. A pneumatist might say, I listen to Mother Nature, sensing her subtle whispers as she guides me with insights on how to care for my apple trees, revealing when they need water, fertilizer, and protection from pests. Monadism is a transition from the spiritual world to the realism of the external world. It is grounded in the spiritual world, recognizing the existence of spiritual beings known as monads, which build up their own existence and reality from within. Monads are self-contained, independent entities unaffected by external influences. However, It transitions toward a grounding in realism by projecting outward, shaping and influencing the external world, thus bridging the gap between the spiritual world and external world. A monadist might say, within this apple seed is the essence of the apple, containing the entire apple tree in potential, ready to unfold from within. Dynamism is also grounded in both the spiritual world and the external world. It starts by directing the attention to the invisible forces that drive all phenomena, such as the forces of magnetism or gravity, and then transitions toward the realism of the external world by showing how these unseen forces manifest in the external world around us. Dynamism reveals how spiritual energies shape the reality we experience. A dynamist might say, the apple tree growing in our yard is driven by an invisible spiritual life force, guiding its transformation from seed to fruit. Phenomenalism is grounded in realism by directing the attention on phenomena that appears to us in the external world. However, it transitions toward a grounding in materialism by recognizing these appearances arise through our senses, linking them to the sense processes of the physical body. A phenomenalist might say, the apple looks ripe and sweet, at least that's how it appears to me. Sensationalism is also grounded in realism and transitions to a grounding in materialism. It accepts the reality of the external world as it is perceived, but moves further toward the physical world by asserting that sense impressions rooted in the body's physical processes are the only valid source of knowledge. Sensationalism rejects abstract reasoning, focusing solely on what we experience through our senses. A sensationalist might say, first I saw the buds on the apple tree, then I smelled the blossoms, and finally, when I tasted the fruit, I found it to be delicious. And there you have it, 12 distinct worldviews, each presenting truth by being grounded in one or more of the fundamental domains of existence, the physical, spiritual, external, and idea worlds. Each worldview serves as a key to understanding specific domains of existence, and properly applying them helps us gain deeper truths into ourselves and reality. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts.